basics. We will get to your questions shortly. Okay. Hopefully everybody is enjoying. Please be respectful, everyone. Hey, Randy is my name. Thank you again. Incognito Disenchanted. Thank you for tuning in. Miss Phonisha. I'm gonna say phony because I don't want to mess up the name. That girl. Thank you again. Fletchikins. Thank you. Uncle Vicky. Thank you. Okay, I'm just waiting for Miss Dawn. I hope everybody is enjoying their Sunday and enjoying the conversation. And again, I will get to everybody's questions. We're not ignoring you. I just want to make sure that you're aware of that, because I don't ignore people because I don't like people ignoring me. So trust. Hey, Marlon. Hey, Marquez. So I just want to make sure that, thank you so much, everybody. How's the weather there? It's quite interesting in DC. It is, that girl, it's crazy. Hi, In Pictures Arrow. How are you? Established 619. How are you? It's kind of chilly. The band Famous. Hey, how are you? Okay, so we're just waiting. So give it a second, because you know how Instagram, good stuff you have. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm in DC too. You in DC? Yeah. I'm pretty good. Thank you. This interview. Thank you. Victor Arsgard. Thank you. And Together 84. I think I'm saying it right. And again, I screenshotted the 5 questions. So like in case Instagram doesn't get it for y'all, I got it. So for those 5, it's snowing in Texas. I've seen stranger things. That's quite interesting. Hold on one second. Give me a second. Okay, I see Miss Dawn. Okay.
Yay.
Thank you. Hi, Miss Dawn. How are you?
Hi, Dee.
I know it took a minute.
Yes.
Someone has something that's awesome. Well, they said something. Incognito Disenchanted said it's easier to give you a writer's credit rather than allowing you to produce an entered track. It's all about the masters. You can't take the original production from the masters and make multiple remixes. Thank you for that. That's interesting. So, Miss Dawn, tell us about that, because you would know more.
I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. I mean, we're not even talking about that, so I don't really want to get on something that I'm not aware of. But what questions do you have, Dee? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I just want to talk about the things.
I mean, you answered most of my questions. I mean, in terms of how you got started and how everything came together. Right. I guess like the best song, well, I don't want to say best song. They're all dope songs, but the song that everyone brings up is Don't Let Go.
Don't Let Go. Yes!
How did you feel singing that song? I mean, literally, how was that when it came
amazing. It was amazing. It was fun. It was like, I was vocally free at that time.
Okay.
And that may be the other reason too, because I was just killing it in the studio. And that is our biggest song, our biggest hit, you know? So I feel like I would say from the beginning, there's a song on the Born to Sing album called Waiting on You, which is our actual audition. And from that point, I think I solidified who I was in the group, and I think it intimidated them a little bit. I wasn't trying to at all. That's just the way that it was. They chose my version of the audition. But when I walked into that studio that day for the audition, I was nervous. I didn't want to be there. Like I said, I wanted to go home from the jump. As soon as I met Cindy, I was like, okay, you're beautiful, and oh my God, I don't want to be here. You know, so I was intimidated, but I guess they were more intimidated by me after the audition. And when my version of the audition was chosen, which is literally what's on the album, my version of Born to Sing, Waiting on You was on Born to Sing. It kind of solidified who I was without me knowing that. I can't explain it. I hope I'm saying it right, but there was a certain perception of me with the other girls that I wasn't aware of. And Maxine has told me that, maybe not for Cindy and maybe not for Terry, but Maxine has said that. So we were in London our very first time, and we were running all over the hotel. It was this little boutique hotel. It was so cute. And we were in Terry's room, and we got a conversation going, and Maxine said, well, Dawn, you know you're the best singer in the group. And I was like, no! Immediately I tried to play small because Terry was like, excuse me? I don't think so. And how did your version of Don't Let Go, I'm sorry, Waiting on You get chosen for the record anyway? Like, who did, like, and I'm like, I didn't ask Denny and Tommy. I immediately played small. I was not confident like I am today. So I was like, it wasn't my choosing. I didn't choose the version, but my version was the best. Terry didn't get there until later in the day. So she was trying to learn the song like the rest of us, but by all fairness, she didn't have enough time. So it wasn't that I was better than anybody, but now I know my worth. And today I would have said, well, they chose it because it was the best one, period. And there's nothing wrong with that. If yours was the best one, we would have been saying, well, Terry's was the best one, or Cindy's or Maxine's, but it wasn't yours, it was mine. So I think that the jealousy started early on, and the hating, because they were always treating me differently in the group. I am the youngest one in the group, but still it was obvious how they treated me, and I had to call them on it. And Maxine helped me with that, actually. She was like, you know what, we do treat Dawn differently. We were on the tour bus on MC Hammer tour, and we would always get on the back of the bus and we change our clothes, we put on our pajamas, because we'd have like a 5 or 6 hour drive to the next city, so, or more, sometimes 9, 12-hour drives. Yeah, crazy. And we had a VHS tape, VCR. So we would do that, and we would look at, we would critique our dance steps and our clothing and our movements on stage with dance steps, and then we would critique our vocals. And Terry would be like, listen to Dawn. Oh my God, she's terrible. Do you hear that? Oh my God, she's terrible. And after a while, it was like, okay, it's just me that you guys are talking about. So I left out of the lounge, and I got into my bunk, because the bunks are on top of each other. You can't sit up straight because the bunk is right above you. So you can kind of lean like this, but you can't really sit up because you're going to hit your head. And I was in my bunk, and I had the curtain drawn, and then I saw that Maxine came out because I could see her feet walk by. And then I called her over because either she went to the restroom or in the front where the refrigerator was. And then she came back, and I said, Max, can I talk to you for a second? She's like, yeah, what's up? I said, the way that you guys are talking about me right now, I said, what if this was you every single time we do a show? And we come into the lounge and we talk about how bad Maxine is on this and how bad her clothes were or how bad her dance steps were. Listen to her notes. She's awful. Maxine is awful. How would you feel? She's like, I would feel bad. I said, yeah. So she's like, say no more. Come with me. And I went with her to the back lounge, and she was like, Cindy, she took the remote control from Terry's hand, and she stopped the video, and she said, we treat Dawn differently. And Cindy was like, no, we don't. We're very fair on it. She's like, no, Cindy, we always critique Dawn's steps, always critique Dawn's clothes, always critique Dawn's vocals and all of that stuff, and we don't do the same for us. And I said, at that point, I said, Terry, you've sung the lead on Hold On since day one. That's our only hit so far, and we're just now on MC Hammer tour. I said, you don't even start the song right. You don't know how the song starts. When I always have to give her the note to start the Who's Loving You part, the a cappella part, because you don't know it by heart. But nobody gets upset. So sometimes she'll start, if I don't give her the note, she'll start it too low, when, or too high, when. So that means that we have to start super high. If she's high, we have to go higher because we have to match her note. So, and she's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, stop doing that. Stop mistreating me, because we all get notes wrong. We all get dance steps wrong. We all have, where we're supposed to be positioned on stage keeps messing up for all of us. Nobody's perfect in this group at all. So I appreciate Maxine for having my back on that. But she didn't have my back for anything else. It's like the big important things she wasn't there for. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, exactly. So when you're in a group, it's like a sisterhood. It's like, or brotherhood if you're guys, or guys and girls, you know, just a family. And if you don't stand up for yourself, you're going to be the kid sister that everybody steps on. And that's kind of what it was for me. After a while, though, I was like, okay, we're not kids anymore. We're grown. So in 2013 and 2009 and 10, you know, all of that stuff, it's like, no, I'm a grown woman now. And I can see the truth of what's going on. And, you know, things have to change.
Wow.
Let me see. Yeah, I noticed that in one of y'all's performances on the Apollo when she went high at the end of the acapella version. Yeah, she did. But if she starts it too high, then we have to climb to that level. We can't just come right behind her and fix the note because she's already started. That's where we have to stay. So we kind of got stuck. If she's too low, we have to be too low. If she's too high, we have to be too high. We can't fix it. She establishes the key of the song by how she starts. So that's why I was like, don't sit here and ridicule me for bad notes when you're the one who starts, hold on, wrong every single time from day one. Be fair. That's my thing. If you're going to mistreat me, mistreat all of us. If we're going to call each other out on shit, call all of us out. Don't just call me out. Because that's how it was at first. It was all about Dawn and what I was doing wrong. So that had to change. I was tired of it. And they still do it, though. They still do it. Even last year, we were together for, we had an event to do for Sylvia Rohn, a charity event. And I asked if Maxine and I were working on a project together, Funky Divas. And I asked if Maxine and I could have somebody come in and record for us because we wanted to document everything that was happening. This is the first time that all the original four were together in 10 years. So we wanted to document it. And at first their manager said, yeah. And then the next day he called me and said, well, Dawn, the girls don't want anybody to come in right away. And I said, okay, you know, I understand that. We haven't seen each other in 10 years, and it's been a lot, and I get it. And we haven't danced. Maxine and I haven't danced in a while, so we got to get the cobwebs out before we get people filming us. It's going to look a mess. And then I said, so how about if we have somebody come in to film the actual event? And they just filmed Maxine and I, not Terry, not Cindy, not Rona. And he said, I'll find out. I'll let you know. And I'm still waiting. He never said yes. He never said no. So meanwhile, Rona is filming and taking pictures the whole time. She got everything. She documented pretty much all of it. So, and so did Frank Gatson, our choreographer. So that's what I mean. It's like it's okay for them to do certain things, but it's not okay for me. And I won't stay in a group that does that. You're not going to mistreat me and make me feel like I'm a newbie or like I'm the kid sister again. You know what I mean? Like I don't know anything. So it's okay for Rona, who's a brand new member or has been there for 20 years or whatever, 14 years, but she's still not an original member. She's not a founding member of this group. I am. Maxine is. Cindy is. Terry is. And they treat me like I am a newbie. So I was like, done. I'm done. Don't ask me to come back for shit. Nothing. Nothing. I'm over it. I really am.
What are some songs that you wanted to do, like if they were approached, if someone approached you in terms of like, let's see, something by Emotions or like remakes, covers, even original songs, like that you thought if it was yours, if they would have came to you like, okay, that could have been my song, you know?
Oh, good question. Yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
I Don't Want to Lose Your Love by The Emotions, I think would have been great for us. Don't Ask My Neighbor by The Emotions. Yeah, that would have been great. What else?
What Do the Lonely Do? That would have been a dope one.
One more time?
Too. What Do the Lonely Do at Christmas?
I don't know that song.
What do the lonely do? What do they do?
Is that The Emotions too? Yeah, I've never heard that. I've never heard that song.
You had to.
No, I haven't. I haven't heard that.
It comes on Christmas.
Okay. Oh, it's a Christmas song. Got it. Okay. Wow.
Don't Ask My Neighbor.
Don't Ask My Neighbor, I said, yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
The Jones Sisters.
Oh my God. What is the one? Oh my God.
Make Me Love Somebody Else. Nights in Egypt.
Nights Over Egypt. Yes.
Nights Over Egypt, yeah.
Nights Over Egypt. And Dance. Night Turned Into a Romance.
Mm-hmm.
That's my song. That is my song by them. And then there's some groups like the Go-Go's. I love the Bangles.
Yes,
Yeah, the Bangles. I
I
love
love them.
Close Your Eyes, Give Me Your Hand. Do you feel my heart beating? I don't know the Do you
Dun,
feel?
dun, dun,
Go
dun,
say
dun, dun, dun. Eternal Flame, yeah.
Eternal
Yes.
Flame.
Yeah, I had to think about
Ready
it.
to fly. I love that
And
song. It's
Manic
beautiful.
Monday, that was written by Prince. I
Manic
love
Monday
that.
is fine, but I
That's
love
the
Walk Like an Egyptian.
Yes.
Um, and yeah, Manic Monday is a great song too. There's some songs that guys have done that I thought, wow, that would be great for EnVogue. I just can't think of them now. But I like to mix it up. Like this is okay. So this is A Man's World by James Brown.
Yes.
Maxine had a great idea for that one. Oh my God, that would have been great. To do a woman's version of that song, singing it just exactly like him, same lyrics, but just in our way, would have been great for us.
Wow.
Yeah, let me see. So let's answer some questions. So I'm sorry, Dee, I don't want to step on you, but are you
Yes,
done
yes,
with
yes.
your questions?
Yes,
Should we
I'm
go to
done with
the audience?
mine. Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
All
Okay,
right,
so we
let's
have
go.
3 questions in the box. Someone says, okay, hi, Auntie Don. Oh, hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. There we go. It's by Randy is my name.
Hi, Randy.
He says, hi, Auntie Don, LOL. Aside from singing, what's a hobby you love?
Oh my gosh, a hobby? I don't have a hobby per se. I love making what do you call them? Treasure maps. Yeah, I love to make treasure maps because that creates your life before you actually get there.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes, exactly. So, thank you. So, I love making and it's really just a what do you call it? A treasure map is just a map of your life and what you want it to look like. So you just cut pictures out of things you love and a vision board. Basically, that's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a vision board. That's all. And I love doing that, creating vision boards. And I love going to the movies because the movies to me is an escape. You're in the dark. You don't have no phones ringing. You don't have no people asking you questions. It's just you and the screen, and you're getting into someone else's story. I live for the movies. That is like my favorite pastime. And I love the drive-in because it reminds me of when we were kids and we would go to the drive-in with my mom and her boyfriend.
We have those in Michigan. We have the drive-in in Michigan.
You do? Yes. It's cold right now.
I haven't found them in DC, but
no?
I'm sure there's somewhere. No, I haven't seen
sure
one.
there is. Yeah.
That's my recollection.
Okay.
The next one is I love EnVogue version of Silent Night. It has a jazzy feel. Do you also like to sing jazz music? That's a good question.
Nope.
Really?
I don't like jazz at all. I really, and I know I'm gonna get flack, but I don't care. I never understand music without lyrics. I'm a singer, so it's hard for me to hear just music without lyrics. I can't find the melody. I get confused. Now, I love standards. I love Ella Fitzgerald and Dizzy Gillespie. And Miles Davis, I understand his music. I really do. I can see the talent there. You know, I love Sarah Vaughan. Oh, my God, yes. So there are certain jazz songs that I really love. And when I hear them, I'm like, oh, my God, yeah. But to buy jazz, I'm just not a jazz connoisseur.
What's your favorite num-num food snack?
Num-num.
So food, somebody's hungry. Okay.
Exactly. I would say popcorn, butter, lots of butter. But I use coconut butter, so there's no saturated fat and all that stuff. Coconut butter is amazing. It melts just like real butter. It tastes really salty, just like real, but you're not getting animal product, you know what I mean? So I'm vegan. I'm trying to be more vegan as I go along.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to get
I have a page that I would recommend. Like, I follow them, actually.
You do? You gotta tell me.
Yes. The gentleman, so Mr. Garfield Bright from Shy, he has an awesome page.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
please tell me. Okay, you gotta DM me, all right?
I got a DM. It's called, what is it? DNG.
That's all right, you'll find it.
I think, yeah, I'll find it.
Yeah,
awesome page.
Yes. I'm really trying to commit to that because I saw recently where John Sally was talking about, he said, nothing should have to die for me to live. if I can eat stuff that's vegan that tastes just as good as real meat and without eating dead body parts, and I was like, oh my God, okay, thank you for helping me with that. The dead body parts part, I was like, why do we do that? Like, why will we
Tabitha Brown is another one too. Miss Tabitha Brown.
Oh, I watch Tabitha all the time.
Yes.
I watch her.
Those devil eggs, I want to try those. And I'm not
her devil eggs.
I want to try those.
Yes, and her carrot bacon.
Yes.
Her carrot bacon is amazing. I follow her. Okay, so let me see. Do you feel cheated out of what? Out of the current big high profile events that EV3 are current? No, I don't know anything about them. I don't follow them. So no, I don't feel cheated out of anything. What I felt cheated out of was they didn't tell us about our dresses being nominated or brought to the Smithsonian, the African American
I've seen them. They're in there.
I know. I saw them too, beautiful. But I saw Rona representing. She's not in the group, so how is she representing our red dresses? Yeah, you saw them in person, Dee?
Yeah. My mother, when she came to visit me, for Mother's Day in 2019, we went and I took her and I took her to the secret sections and stuff too that a lot of people don't know about.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I went through as well. We had a personal curator that walked us around the whole, so it was really amazing. But when I saw the pictures at first, when they were first nominated or first inducted into the Smithsonian, they had some kind of thing for them, and Rona was there, and I was like, why? Why not Maxine? Why not Dawn? We were the ones with our dresses there. That was our history. That kind of shit pisses me off. It just does. I'm just going to say it straight up. That's it's not right. It's not okay. Last year, Rona had 30-year anniversary for the Disney, I think it was Disney Channel.
Mickey Mouse Club.
Mickey Mouse Club, thank you. Yeah. And we weren't a part of that. It was about her. It wasn't us. We weren't invited for that. So why should she be invited to do our anniversary? I don't understand. I really don't get it. So no, I have my own events and I don't need to be upset about missing out on something with them. They have their stuff. Let them be what they are. But everybody keeps asking about Maxine and they keep asking about Dawn. So that's how I feel. We made our
This is an interesting one. How do you like being shouted out by the late Fife Dog in a song?
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love it.
Awesome.
I really do. I would always give him props for putting me on and making me relevant in the hip hop community, you know. I would always do the raps on most of the stuff that we did on the record, but I didn't do lies on the record. So when we would do it live, I would do it then. So yeah, I would tell him though, I would always tell him like, thank you for making me relevant in the hip hop community. That was really cool.
This one is an interesting one as well. Don, do you remember how it was working on Batman Forever? Wow, that was so long ago. I feel
it was. Old. Yeah, it was. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. That was, you know, you're on the set, so you're not used to being on the set of a movie. It's a different world. It's like all this stuff going on and these cameras and how they're going to make a movie of this, you know? It's pretty cool. A lot of fun. But I want to answer the questions of what is your favorite EnVogue choreography? I would say probably Hold On or Never Gonna Get It. No, you're never gonna get it. Ooh, pop. Because of the foot would go out and oh my God, we just had all this beautiful choreography. You cross your hand in front of you. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. So I would say Never Gonna Get It first and then Hold On. Dawn, can you talk about the Stevie Wonder reunion collab? Nope. I didn't like it. I love Stevie, but I didn't like that song for us. I thought if you're going to say, just say what the fuck. Because it was what the fuss. And I just thought we should have said what the fuck and just bleep it out. Like, come on. So what the fuck? But we said what the fuss. And I just thought, come on, Stevie. You got all these incredible songs. We could be singing Creep with him. Like, oh my God. Just any Stevie Wonder song from back in the day. Let's remake that. You know, but I know he had another idea and a new idea for a current song. So I get it. You mentioned the Go-Go's. What song would you do? Love the Bangles choices, by the way. I don't know. Can you hear them? They talk about
us.
telling lies. Well, that's a surprise. See them. See, right? Or our lips are sealed. Yeah, that's what
Our
it
lips
is.
are sealed.
Sealed. Yes. Train no
This
mind to what they
town is
say.
our town. That's my song right
I
there.
don't know that one. But I do know. What's the other one that they have?
Vacation all ever
Vacation.
wanted.
I love that, but not no. Not what is the other one? They had one more big hit.
What's that song called?
Yeah, I would do that
Da
one.
da 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 da. We got the beat.
We got
We
the big,
got
got
the
the
beat.
beat. We
Yeah.
yeah, we
Da
got
da
it.
da 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah. See the people. No, no, no. That's we got the beat. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Da
we got the
da
beat. We got
da da. Round
round
and
and
round
round
and
and
round. Yeah.
round. Yeah, we got the beat. Maybe not because that wouldn't be right
Yeah.
for EnVogue. It just feels like high
Yeah.
school. It's too young for even them, but they still do it live. Yeah.
This is a good one too.
Wow, thank you. You have such a classic beauty look. Have you ever thought about acting? I've done some acting with EnVogue. We did, Batman Returns, a little part in there, and then I did the movie Life.
Yes,
Um,
yes. I forgot about that question.
exactly. I was in the
That was
beginning
on
of
my
Life.
list. I
Yeah,
didn't think
that's
about that.
okay. That's all right. Um,
Yeah.
and then I did the movie. I was just a hologram and Tank Girl, and then yeah, so I mean, I've thought about doing more acting or actually acting because in
Mm-hmm.
those pieces I didn't really have a lot of acting skills.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have thought about it. I'm gonna definitely do the movie on EnVogue. I'm gonna do an EnVogue movie, an actual movie. Yeah,
Wow. So
not a
y'all just
biopic.
heard that. Just
Yeah, not a
did.
bio. Well, I've announced it before, but yes, on this show I have
Okay.
not. So thank you,
Wow.
Dee. But yeah, I don't want to do a biopic. I think EnVogue deserves a film. Now, I know that the theaters are not open because everybody wants to be afraid of something that's not a need to be afraid. Like they're shutting down businesses, but they open others. Like, what does that mean? It's okay to close down the little mom and pop stores and clothing stores and stuff, but they got Costco open, they got Walmart open, they got, come on. So I'm pissed off because now our theaters are still closed for the most part, but I still think that doing a big movie is what EnVogue deserves to tell our
I can
story.
see you doing Tyler Perry. Someone said that as well. Mosh Flow said Don in the Tyler Perry movie. I can see that.
Yeah, wow, I
Yeah.
could too.
Yeah.
Um, somebody said, "Hell no, Tyler Perry movies."
Oh,
Incognito. I
wow.
love it. I always wanted to challenge Tyler to do a movie about why we as Black people are so upset when we see Black women dating outside of our race or Black men dating outside our race. Really address it, because why does who I date or who she dates or who he dates bother you so much? What we do in our own private lives has nothing to do with anybody else. Let people live and be who the fuck they are. So I really wanted him to do a movie like that that really addresses it.
Live and let live. That would be a
That
good
would be so
title.
great, right?
That would
Good
be a good
title.
title.
It
Yeah.
would be a great title. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said, do you have to
Favorite
have the
pet.
other girls involved? No, I don't. They do other stuff without me. They haven't involved me and Maxine. They do all kinds of stuff. Come on, no, I don't have to have nobody involved. Hi Dawn. Let me see.
Have you
Somebody said
considered doing a virtual concert?
one more time. Have
Someone
you
said, have
considered?
you considered doing a virtual
No,
concert?
I don't like the virtual stuff. I don't like it online. It's not my thing. It's just not my thing. I don't like that. I need an audience. I need to feel some people. And it just feels sad to me when I see people doing live shows. I get it. I understand it. And so maybe I'll change my mind. If we don't get into live venues anymore and it's just going to be shut down forever because that's what the government feels like they want to do, then
Well, I'm
I'll
so
go ahead
sorry
and
I
consider
ignored
that.
this one. I'm so sorry. Mr. Kirtland William, who's an awesome artist. He actually went to Morehouse.
Hi,
Why
Cortland.
is Rona being allowed to eat off the EnVogue plate and not acknowledge what you and Maxine have What's the rest of it? It
Have
doesn't
what?
say have contributed. There we go.
Contributed. Um, I don't think this is the thing. They get more money having Rona there than they would with Maxine and I, because Maxine and I are going to take, so they're still getting paid the same amount that they would if Maxine and I were there. And if Maxine and I were there, they'd have to pay us. So Cindy and Terry are happy because we're not around. And they get to make decisions, and they really don't include Rona as much because they're the lead head bitches. You know what I mean? They're the head bitches in charge. So I was asking the same thing. I'm like, why can't we do a reunion without Rona around so that we can enjoy the fruits of our labor and let them get back to what they were doing? All it would have been was a year with the original EnVogue members, and then Rona and Cindy and Terry can parlay off into the sunset. And Maxine, all I was asking for last year was to let us enjoy what we worked for 30 years ago when Rona wasn't there. Why is that a problem? I don't understand it. So thank you for the question, Cortland. I agree. I agree.
Someone asked, Don, I never hear you talking about Let It Flow. Do you know your lead vocals are all over that song?
Well, I was on that album. Yeah, so that's what I said. Satisfaction guaranteed. I can't even hear the song. A little funk from Evie. Now hit me. Oh, yeah, yeah. I can't hear it in my head. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. What you say? I think it's Terry's. In your heart, free your mind. I'm getting little pieces of it in my head because I haven't heard it in so long. Terry would play it backstage when we were getting our makeup on for a show, and you're talking about 10 years ago or more. I don't remember the song, but I am on that. They never took me off that one. Yeah, they never took me off that at all.
I could see you doing something with Missy. Someone asked a question about a collaboration. I could see you doing something with Missy, Neo.
I tried to collaborate with Missy. She wasn't serious. I don't know. Maybe because I didn't have a budget. She's not playing that. I don't blame her. But yeah, I tried to. Now, Missy sent us a song called Who the Hell is Sabrina? Who the hell is Sabrina?
Oh, wow.
Why you keep saying her name in your sleep or something like that? Yeah, it was a cute song. She sure did send us a song, Who the Hell is Sabrina? And we never did it. That was EnVogue early. That was before Don't Let Go. It was a long time ago. She's so dope. I love Missy. Maybe that'll happen.
Yes. In terms of your looks, like throughout the years, was that your idea to be the edgy one?
No, it wasn't. Well, what do you mean? Like, did I say,
oh, I'm gonna be in terms of like the looks in the group? You had the most. Someone is saying you always had the most stunning, edgy looks.
Yeah, I read that.
The group was.
I don't know what they mean. Well, I can't. I would just pick. So okay, so this is how it would go. This is a great question, actually. Let me take this down so they can see my face. I would. So our stylist Danny Flynn would bring in racks and racks and racks of clothes, and we would all pick out what we liked the most. So Cindy had her idea of how she wanted to look, and she would gravitate towards something she loved, or Maxine would see something she's like, oh my God, I love this. It would be great on me. And then Terry and me, and we would all pick out stuff that we liked of ourselves, what we wanted to represent. And I was always the TNA girl, a little bit. So I wanted to be sexy. Just a little.
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. You got to bring it a little tiny
bit. Like my granny would say. If you
got it, flaunt
it. If you got it, flaunt it.
Flaunt it. Yes, not too much though. Because we were classy. Yeah, we were classy, but just a little bit. And so yeah, we would pick out what we wanted, and I would just pick out my stuff, and it happened to be a little more rock and roll, a little edgier than everybody else. So thank you for that. I would always.
I liked your style though. I liked all the lady style, but
you.
to me
too.
I like edgy. Edgy is not, because to me edgy. You always remember the edgy ones because it always pops. Like, oh, that's the girl with the black lipstick. Oh, that's the girl with the beautiful earrings. That's the girl with the cheetah print or something. You always remember that person. Like,
exactly. They stand out. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I would always think that we all looked good. But when I look at, like, so there's a Sorry, I just turned you down. But there's a big, huge poster here. Now,
Ooh.
I don't know if you can see. The poster's huge.
Yes, so I see
Thank you.
that with the
So,
V, and I see you in the corner,
yep. You see Terry?
Terry.
And then look at, like, you can even
That's
see
you.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
nobody was telling me to do that shot. Like, I just put my hands on my face or around my hair like I did. Everybody chose how they wanted to look. Everybody chose their clothes. That's Maxine. And that's Cindy.
Yes.
You know? But you can see where I stand out, even on our individual shots. Now, this is a shot of us together. Of course, it's just, you know, we were getting ready to leave because it was actually the Rodney King, what do you call it? Rodney King riots. And we could hear them breaking glass and screaming down the street. We were like, oh, my God. So the photographer was like, you guys, we got to go. We got to get out of here. Let's just get one last shot. So we grabbed each other and we were hugging. And that's how it came out. But you can see the sex appeal that I had. It's like, I don't know. You either got it or you don't.
True. I agree.
You know, and Terry looks beautiful though. She looks gorgeous on here. She's so pretty. But now on Lucy Pearl, you can see that too.
Yes.
I had those shoes that have no heel on them, and I just had a much more edgier look for this particular project. And I loved it because we created our own look, our own sound. It was very rock and roll. The whole project was. So I loved that project. We didn't even talk about today. Yeah. I loved Florence. Who's Florence? Dawn, can you tell us more about your vocal range? Oh, I don't know my vocal range. I know that I can sing octaves. I can do the whistle notes and all that stuff.
You're definitely like a 5 octave. I definitely know you're like in the 5 octaves. I think you're like in the 5 octave. People with the whistle range, like the mini Rippertons and all that. Yeah,
exactly. But our producers, you know, it's hard when you're in the studio with 4 girls or any amount of members in a group. You can't always know exactly who does what. And we never got around to, hey, Dawn can do whistle notes. Let's get her to do that. So it never really happened. But I'll do them on my solo album. I know that.
What were some of your fondest memories, like with Soul Train, for instance? That was the Soul Train performances were the favorite for me, the favorites in the award shows.
Oh, you see that back there? Can you see that?
Yeah.
That is, let me go over here. You're talking about with
just in general, like when the Soul Train performances were amazing.
Oh, that's the BET Awards. I'm sorry, that's the BET Awards with Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that was in 2008.
How amazing was that?
That was a lot of fun. That was amazing. It's like she was so gracious to, you know, she had an album out at the time, and the whole time that TLC, SWV, and EnVogue were on stage with her, that was her time. But she was gracious enough to allow us to get on stage with her, and it was beautiful. It was really amazing that she wanted to give homage to us. And I'm like, you have an album out right now. Like, yeah, that was beautiful.
I love her. She's one of my faves as well, too. I love her.
Love Alicia.
Yes.
But that was fun. All of the award shows were amazing because you're backstage and you're getting to walk down the hallway and you're like, oh, my God, that's New Edition. Oh, my God, that's Diana Ross. Oh, my God, that's Michael Jackson.
Yes.
You got to act like, okay, these are just our peers. Like, hey, how you doing, Patti LaBelle? You know? Oh, God, how are you, Miss? Yeah, it was like that. We were like, oh, my God, all these stars. Like, you know, it's just amazing. I'm so grateful that we got a chance to be around some of the greats who are gone now. Like, even David Bowie was at the...
oh, my God, I love Bowie. Bowie was the bomb.
I wanted to go over and say something to him, but none of the girls wanted to go with me. So I was like, oh, but I love you so much. Oh,
he stood up for the Black people, too, on MTV during that interview.
Yeah.
He put them in their place. He said, why is it that you only play Black people around a certain time?
I remember. Yeah, exactly. That was... nobody else was asking that question. So, right? And he live in America. Like, MTV is American. So that was really cool of him. Really, really cool.
He was awesome.
He had a beautiful Black wife, though, so we understand.
Yes, Iman. Yes,
Iman. Exactly, Iman.
Yes.
What do you think about the new so-called R&B artists today? I don't really know a lot of the artists, I have to say. There's some songs that I like, but I don't know who they belong to. And so I can't really say anything about. I listen to old school R&B. I listen to Shaka Khan, Rufus. I listen to Stevie Wonder. I listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay.
You know?
Yes, Stevie Wonder.
I
Yes.
listen to Led Zeppelin. I listen to a lot of rock and roll. And I can't even tell you a lot of the rock bands that are out today. So I know their songs because I hear them. I play music in my car, but I can't tell you, oh, that's that person or that's that group or that band.
I think you would have done like a great song with the late great George Michael. I could have.
Oh
I
my
seen.
God.
I love him. Like the whole thing. Like I don't know. It just you. I think that you could have done that. I really think that. Yeah.
Wow, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. You're welcome. I think like y'all could have did a duet. Like that would have been
Exactly.
phenomenal.
I would have been honored and
And
sad.
he always paid respect to the Black artists. I liked him as well. Like he always was so humble, just
Yeah,
dope, amazing, just
exactly.
always true to the artistry.
He's
Yeah.
amazing. Let me see. That was amazing. Let me see. Journey. Journey. I love Journey.
Journey, yes. Steve Perry.
Steve Perry.
Don't stop believing. Yes.
Exactly.
I love that.
Or When the Lights Go Down in the City.
Yes.
Or Mother, Father, Sister, Brother. I told him, so he came over to our video shoot when we were doing. He was across the street at the record plant at the studio. And we were across the street from him doing Give It Up, Turn It Loose. And he came over to our photo, or maybe it was Free Your Mind. No, because we did Free Your Mind inside of a venue, inside of this big, huge warehouse. So no, it wasn't there. But we were doing Give It Up, Turn It Loose. And he came over to our video shoot. And I was like, you have no idea. Do you understand how many times I've seen you in concert? I love you so much. And so the next day we had a 2-day shoot, and the next day he brought me his like a gift set of all the Journey songs. Gift set. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah. I love him.
Yes.
And I like Bon Jovi.
Exactly.
I like America, the Eagles.
America, girl, yeah. All that music. Yes, the Eagles are
I like old school music. Like I love it. Like everything from Duran Duran.
Exactly.
Depeche Mode.
Come on.
U2.
Yes.
Culture Club. Boy George. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Kaja Gugu.
Kaja Gugu. Yes. Too Shy.
Yeah. And then Yazzo. Yes. Yeah. Yazzo. They used to be Yaz, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Let me see. Hey, Eric. How are you? Hotel California. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Wow. Awesome. Let's see.
And the B-52s. I mean, yes. Genesis. Phil Collins. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
There you go. Yes. Genesis.
Yeah. All of them. It's dope. Yeah.
Let me see. All right, you guys.
Freddie Mercury. Queen.
Freddie McQueen. Come on. There's no one bigger.
Yes.
Mother's Finest is dope too. Yes, they are.
Yes.
I love Foolish Heart. Oh, Foolish Heart is so beautiful. What a Journey song.
Yes. Hall and Oates. Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
Aretha Franklin. Oh my God. She's dope. Amazing.
Anita Baker. All of them.
Yes.
There's so many amazing artists. I'm sorry. I am messing up the screen. Yes. All right.
SOS Band. Yes. Yes, I agree. Yes.
Yes.
I actually got to see them in concert.
I got to see them in concert. What'd you say?
I got to see them in concert. Someone said SOS Band. I got to see them.
Did you?
Morris Day.
I love Atlantic Star.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists. Natalie Cole.
Midnight Star. I had opportunity to see Elder Barge in concert. That was fun.
Oh, I bet. Natalie Cole. There's so many great artists.
Donny Hathaway. I mean,
exactly.
Wow.
Layla Hathaway. Come on, that girl is so incredible.
Layla. Oh my God, Layla is. So to me, I think so. Jasmine Sullivan reminds me of the late great Phyllis Hyman and Layla.
I wish Jasmine. I wish they would have let her play Aretha though, because she looks more like her to me than Jennifer Hudson. I'm glad for her. Don't get me wrong, but I really think that the look that I'm looking for is very, very Aretha Franklin. Jasmine is she's a beast. Her
Y'all
and
done named me
Lettucey.
some great people.
Her and Lettucey are insane. Chic, I
Lettucey
love
is
Chic
awesome.
too. I love Chic.
Yes.
Lisa
Yes. I
Stansfield.
see Lisa Stansfield. Yes, I love her. Yes.
Lisa in the Cult Jam.
Yes.
Elton John.
Expose.
Exactly, Expose. Oh my God.
Yes.
Seasons
And
Change. That's my favorite song by Expose. Shalimar. Heck
Pat
yes.
Benatar, Charlotte, Jodie Watley,
Okay, you
Howard
guys are doing all
Hewitt.
this.
Yes. Elton John, Sir Elton. Yes.
Elton John. Exactly. Full Force. Come
Yes.
on. Dawn can sing it. Oh, thank you, Phonice. I'm so glad you're here today. Victor, how
Yes.
are you? Hey,
The
Victor.
Temptations, of
Hey,
course.
Robert.
Yes. Who
Yes,
can
the
forget Loose
Temptations.
Ends? Yes. Yes.
Woo, loose
Yes.
ends. Oh my God. We're
Yes.
talking about music, real music here.
Kiki Wyatt. Yes. Oh
Oh
my
God,
God.
come
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Vocals,
I love me some Paula Abdul. Yes.
right? Billy
And Tina
Joel.
Landon, dope choreographer. Yes.
Billy
Simply
Joel.
Red.
Simply
Played
Red, Billy
Marvin
Joel.
Gaye.
Ooh, D.
Switch. Billy Joel. Yes.
Exactly. Annie Lennox.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. The Eurythmics are dope.
Hey.
Sade.
Jodeci. Aaron
Jodeci.
Hall. Come on,
Yes.
y'all. Al Green.
Al Green. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Guy.
Yes.
Teddy Riley. I mean, well, Johnny. Yes. Johnny
Hey,
Gill.
Joanne. How are you? Hi.
He's awesome in concert too. I would love to see him.
Johnny Gill,
Again,
yeah, he would be
awesome
great.
in concert. Yeah.
You guys, I'm
Brothers
gonna announce
Johnson.
my someone told me that I should say I just put up my Cash App on my I didn't want to do it for the longest, and the fans were like, Dawn, all these other artists have done it. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
God. Now Maxine shamed me, so that's why I was just like, okay, I'm really not gonna do it now. But then I was like, okay, put up your freaking Cash App. So I did that last night.
Bell,
And
yes.
so it's up there now. I am not ashamed of it.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to give, it's cool. If anybody doesn't, it's cool. But it's just another way of, everybody giving to whatever they feel like they want to give. So I've been doing all these interviews, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should be charged, because they keep asking me too. Do you charge for your interviews? I'm like, no, never have. Never have, D.
I'm glad I got mine in.
Oh my God. No, I can't do it. I can't.
Some people do though. I've heard some people do charge.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't do, I feel weird. Boys to Men charges for meet and greets. They were telling us that we need to charge for our meet and greets, and we were like, oh, we've never done that before. Yeah, it's a weird thing. But I've got my Cash App is on my Stiletto, because I have Stiletto Entertainment. I'm gonna go, you guys. You got more questions coming in?
Someone asked. They said, "And hi, Don, and never gonna get it. Who is beating the dude down?"
That's Terry. That is Terry. Terry is knocking. And that's Frank Gasson. She's smacking Frank Gasson. She needs to hit him for real.
Oh wow, wow, that's amazing. Wow.
He's a hater. Frank is a hater. He's been hating on me. Oh my God. Yeah, but that's Frank Gasson, and he's in Silhouette, and then she's in Silhouette as well, and she's smacking him because he cheated on her or something, whatever that issue is supposed to be in that scene. I was like, girl, you better smack him for all of us. Yeah.
Do you still have any of your outfits from any of the songs? Well, the videos.
For Never Gonna Get It, I have the skirt. I don't know where the on the cover. Let's see. Is this it? I think this is it. I think you guys can see it. I mean, can you see the cover?
I see the cover.
Yeah. So that top. I have that somewhere. That little top I have somewhere for that photo. There was a photo shoot that we did back then. And then I have the top actually for the Alicia Keys thing. I have this top.
Oh,
yeah. And I have that skirt as well. It's a skirt. And then that's Alicia, that's Terry, Maxine, and then Cindy. So I have some things, but a lot of it was in storage. And then that's how they got the red dresses and was able to go ahead and put them in the Smithsonian, which was great. But again, if you're going to do that for the whole group, then make sure the whole group benefits and that we get our just due. Maxine and I deserve to get that love as well. You know, you guys didn't do that. You guys didn't do that stuff alone. You didn't do these albums alone. You didn't create the name EnVogue or the likeness of EnVogue alone. You did that with us. So give us the credit for what we did. I'm not asking for more than that, just what we deserve, you know. Anyway, I love this day. This was great, Dee. I love doing your platform. Thank you for
Thank you
having me.
so much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Love you
Take
guys.
care.
Love you guys.
Bye.
We'll talk soon. Have me back after my album is done.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would love
when
to
is
do.
that gonna happen? Because I'm ready for that. So
Hopefully that'll be this year. I was going for like first quarter, but at least with a single by summer. Yes, I can by summer, and then my book too. Yeah, exactly.
Make sure you log on to her page, follow her.
Exactly. Thank you.
Dawn Robinson Diva.
Dawn Robinson Diva on Instagram. Thank you, and on Facebook. Yeah,
and Facebook.
So yay, we didn't have no haters today. I'm so happy about that. Yay.
I didn't see. I ignored them, so I didn't see.
I don't care. They can't stop nothing. No flow. Always coming on you with some bullshit. Because they're angry people. But anyway. I love you. Thank you.
Well, you enjoy your night, and thank you so much.
Thank you. You too, sweetie. Bye-bye. Take care, y'all.
Good one. Bye. Take care.